If you look at the most powerful or iconic animals in nature, you start to understand that being alone is power. How? Eagles fly alone. It's only little pigeons and smaller little birds that like to flock together.
You know, I really don't think people understand how much power it is in standing alone, right? So I look at it from this aspect, like, you know, a lot of times I never understood that me chasing women was just because I needed to feel validated. I didn't feel good being by myself. So I felt like, man, a woman's companionship could validate how I feel, but it never did, because a lot of times, yeah, as humans, we're social creatures, and it's a good thing to want to be around people and everything, right? But when you feel like you need people to make you feel good, and you're not outwardly saying this, but in the inside, subconsciously, a lot of times, man, we don't feel good enough, and we feel like we need people's approval, people's validation. And a lot of times, man, we as humans, man, we live so much in other people's mind. We're wondering about what they think about us, or, you know, we're questioning ourselves, and we want to feel validated. We want to feel good. And that's good to want to feel like that. But when that makes up how you feel about yourself and your self-worth, when your self-worth is put into how other people feel about you, that's when you got the game messed up. It's very crucial to not really put too much stock into what people think about you. That's why I preach so much on this channel to focus on your mindset, focus on how you think, focus on how you feel about yourself, focus on tackling them insecurities, because once you do that, you're not gonna really care about what people think about you. You know, I don't have time to even be thinking about what people think about me. Now, I welcome constructive criticism all day. I appreciate constructive criticism. But when it comes down to people's opinions, man, like it said in the book Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill, like everyone has an opinion. You know, opinions are cheap, you know, because what have you done for yourself? So at the end of the day, man, don't ever be worried about what somebody thinks about you, because it really don't matter. Their opinion of you does not matter. Because what you realize is when you learn how to stand alone, whether you are people pleasing or standing alone, people ain't gonna like you regardless. You know, the reason why a lot of men chase women is because you don't feel good enough. A lot of times you don't feel good enough. You don't feel validated. So you feel like you have to chase her attention down when she wants nothing to do with you. You know, because if a woman likes you, she's gonna let you know about her actions. But a lot of times we chase people that, you know what I'm saying, don't want us, because we're chasing that fake validation. We want them to make us feel good. We're having one-itis. We don't feel like we're worthy enough. So really, you know, we're texting her and saying, please give me a chance. Please give me a chance, even though I'm not worthy enough. So a lot of times, again, when you don't have that confidence and that self-worth and you don't feel good about yourself, you're gonna do these things. See, when you learn how to stand alone, you stand alone from the crowd. See, a lot of people don't know how to stand alone. You know, a lot of people always got to be out all the time, or they got to have friends around all the time. Dudes got to roll 25 deep to the party. See, I can go out by myself and have a good time because I don't need nobody else's company. I feel good about myself. I trust myself. I believe in myself. I have self-worth. You got to put value into yourself, man. So many, and this is not just a man problem, like people in general, we put so much stock into what people think about us, you know, what they may say about us, or, you know, all these different things. And we put so much care into that and don't put that same care into ourselves. And then we wonder why, you know, we're getting the results we getting in our life. You know, as a man, what you got to understand about these women, a woman does not want a man that can't stand on his own, because a man that can stand on his own, like dude said in the video, like eagles, man, leopards, these type of animals learn how to stand on their own. A woman wants a leader. She wants somebody that knows where they're going. You know what I'm saying? How can you be that when you can't stand on your own? There's no possible way you can know where you're going. So if you're chasing a woman, you obviously don't know where you're going, because you can't catch two rabbits at once. So how can you be chasing your craft and your purpose and your mission, but you chasing a chick? You can't do both. You got to pick one, because it's too much mental energy you have to waste chasing a chick. You know, also another thing that has to be noted, man, we got to learn how to control that sexual energy. Because if you can't control your sexual energy to be around the woman or want to, you know what I'm saying, do some things to her, if you cannot control that, it will be used against you. And that's what happens to a lot of men. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, a woman is just like, man, she just dangling the carrot and you just falling for the bait every time. And she just dangling the carrot, just dangling it right over you. Why? Because she sees that you can't control your little head. See, a lot of dealing with women is having emotional self-control, because a woman wants a man who has emotional self-control, because she doesn't have emotional self-control and she doesn't want to date herself. And when you act like that and you're chasing, you're acting like her. She wants a leader. And like I said, a leader knows how to stand on his own. A leader loves himself. A leader, you know what I'm saying, got self-respect. He got standards. He got a mission. He got a purpose. He got drive. And now, yeah, you know what I'm saying, you know, dudes would be like, well, you know what I'm saying, these chicks be messing with bums and stuff like that. Yeah, they do that, but some of them dudes got confidence. You know, women love confidence. Really, you know what I'm saying, there's nothing wrong with pursuing a woman, right? But 9 times out of 10, a man that's chasing a woman, you're chasing her when she's already let it be known that she just wanted to be friends, and you feel like it's conquering a mission. 9 times out of 10, that dude doesn't have confidence. That, you know what I'm saying, that's why you know what I'm saying, you don't have confidence. You are not sure about yourself. So if think about it like this, right? If this is all energy, right? We're all like we're really spiritual beings having a human experience, right? So think about it like this, right? If you don't feel sure about yourself, why is she gonna feel sure about you? See, how it works is when you sure about yourself, she will be sure about you. If she likes you, she's sure about you. See, if you don't, it's all energy. You have to feel the way you want to be treated. So if you don't feel confident, you don't feel good enough, she's not going to feel good about you. She's not going to feel confident about you. But when you're confident about yourself and you put your work into your craft, you put your head down and grind and you get to it and you locked in and you at the gym, you know what I'm saying, and you doing what you got to be doing, then she's going to be focused on you. See, that's how it works. It's all energy. See, a lot of us men, we spend so much time figuring out like, man, what can I say to her? Can I call her back one more time? Should I do this? How long should I wait? Man, you should do none of that. Learn how to stand on your own. That's the answer to your question. Learn how to stand 10 toes down. Learn how to focus on the grind. Learn how to focus on the success. So when you get the success, everything else will just be a byproduct. But no, we want to do it the hard way. You know what I'm saying? We want to text her one more time. We want to call her one more time. We want to do this. We want to wonder what that person is thinking. We want to wonder why that person is ignoring us. We want to wonder all these things instead of putting that wonder into getting better, into improving, into focusing on yourself, because you can't control another person. And that's what we try to do now, you know what I'm saying, more often than not. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, we got to focus on the craft and focus on what's important, is learn how to stand 10 toes down like we the leopard in the jungle, you know what I'm saying, or a freaking eagle. All right, guys, that's my video for today. I definitely appreciate you guys for watching the channel. It's all love, of course. Guys, definitely make sure you continue to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And I'm gone.